Hey there, I'm Max.
I'm Sydney.
And we're at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville for the Preds game versus the Florida Panthers. And you're watching Post to Post.
Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. And Jagr goes bye-bye. See ya, Jagr. I'll miss you dearly. I hope you come back someday. And then Fisher returns home to Nashville. So we have one legend leaving and one, I wouldn't really call Fisher a legend. I'll call him an accredited, distinguished hockey player. So Fisher comes back, which is huge news, a couple days after Jagr leaves. It's good timing on my part because I didn't actually intend to make any video about Jagr leaving because what's really to say? I'm flattered that you guys want to know my opinion, but I think there's only one opinion, and it's the same opinion that everyone else has. That sucks. It really sucks to see him leave the NHL like that. It could be the end of his NHL career. That's what it's looking like. Unfortunately, it's so frustrating that a career like that has to end like this. But I don't see where he slots in the NHL. He missed training camp, and he just wasn't in the same physical condition he was last year. I think that had something to do with it. He wasn't prepared physically for the season. Does that mean that he can't physically prepare for next season and try to make a return? Absolutely not. He could very well return to the NHL and try to make a push for a team. Do I think that's going to happen? Unlikely. Unfortunately, unlikely. So he goes back to his home country, the Czech Republic, or Czechia as they call it now, and he looks like he'll play the rest of the year there. Will he play in the Olympics? I hope he does. I hope he does. I'm going to be watching either way, so if he's there, that'd be awesome. I'll definitely cheer for him. But it really sucks. So I'm a bit surprised he actually cleared waivers. I thought maybe a team would pick him up just for add a little bit of experience, like an Arizona or a Carolina or someone, just with a lot of cap room. And he wasn't signed for very much anyway. It wasn't a cap issue. Just give him a shot. Let him mentor some of the young players. I don't see how that could have hurt anybody. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. With Mike Fisher coming back to Nashville, to me, this is 100% a depth move. A complete depth move. But then you look at the center line, in the center positions in Nashville, and you've got Johansson, Bonino, Turris, and Sissons. That's a pretty solid center core there. Sissons, his faceoff numbers are pretty good, but he's a bit inconsistent at times as a player. Otherwise, those top three, pretty special. Where's Fisher going to play when he comes back? Is he going to go on the fourth line and play with, who's on the fourth line? I think it's Salomaki and Watson. I believe, Nashville fans, correct me if I'm wrong. But does he play with them? I don't really see that as a fit. Does he play on the wing? I don't really see that as a fit either. I have a feeling that they're going to move him to the third line to play with Hartnell and Yarncrow. Correct me if I'm wrong there, too. And then move Bonino back to the fourth line to play with Watson and Salomaki. Yeah, there's so many players. I'm trying to remember all the lines in the NHL. It's frustrating. So if they either do that or they put Fisher centering the fourth line, and I think they move Hartnell back. What I would do is put Fisher on the third line, have those two first lines be completely offense-driven, have that third line as Hartnell, Fisher, and Yarncrow as more of a semi-offensive but also defensive total depth line, and have the fourth line change that from a checking line and put Bonino there and make it total defensive minded line. Bonino would be a great face-off man to put in the defensive zone if you have a line change and you need to play some defense. Put the fourth line with Bonino out there and let them play total defense instead of that typical fourth line checking role. So Bonino would play with oh my god, I forgot already, Salomaki and Watson. So it's going to be interesting. I wonder if this was the plan all along. because it seems weird that someone would just make a decision so shortly after retiring to come back to the NHL. And I say that because it's not like Fisher was out of shape or anything like that playing before, where he was just so far removed physically from the game. I have a feeling that he took some time off on purpose. He's 37. He's not 40. He's not 37 is old in the NHL, but it's not like crazy old. I wonder if he planned this all along. He took some time off, kept in good physical shape, and toyed with the idea of coming back, but wasn't concrete about it, and was probably so bored at home that Carrie, his wife, was probably like, just go play hockey, would you? You work out every day, you watch hockey all the time, I know you're retired, but just go back and play. It's clearly what you want to do. Just please go do it so we can go on another playoff run and have an amazing experience in the Bridgestone Arena. I think she has something to do with it. I think maybe she saw in him that he wasn't mentally done and encouraged him to come back. Obviously, I have no friggin' idea. I don't live with him. I'm just speculating, just for fun. But it'd be interesting to know if this was a plan from the beginning, or if Carey was a huge influence in his decision. I'd be curious to know what you guys think. Either way, I think it's a huge depth move for Nashville. I think it does wonderful things for their team, just to have his experience back, to have his mentoring back, and to have him for that playoff run. It's going to be magical. And that arena is going to be so electric come playoffs. When he steps out on the ice, it's going to be amazing. So, curious to know your guys' thoughts. Leave them down below in the comment section. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Adios.